No, my kid's friend. And I was like, what would be the odds if he'd click on that one episode?
That would be the episode that they would choose to watch too. I cannot.
Why not?
What episode? What was it?
I don't know.
No, I don't think she's saying that. But if they chose to watch, that would be the one that they would watch.
Oh, I get it.
They're asking questions, rather.
My mom, yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. So, hey, everybody. We are live now.
Hi.
Yes, we are. Hey, guys.
What's up? Thank you guys for joining us tonight. This is Power P. Welcome. I'm excited to be here. We are actually doing a show tonight instead of tomorrow night. Okay.
Wow.
King is not happy about it, by the way. Just letting you know.
Like, I need attention.
Yes.
So we decided to switch it up this week only because I have something really exciting and important to do this weekend, and I have to go out of town Friday night. Okay, I'll just say it. I want to.
You know.
Yes, please. We're dying to know.
Just say it.
So, last year, I got contacted by a director, and he wanted me to play a little role in his web series that he is directing. And so I will be doing that this weekend. I have to drive across the state of Florida, and I'll be staying there in a hotel Friday night. And then Saturday morning, I will be acting in a web series, and I'm really
that's so exciting. Let me get your autograph now.
So do you have to go?
Please.
Do you have to go like on set, or is it through like on the computer?
No, it's on set. Like, we're actually, we're meeting at this like abandoned senior living home, and it's kind of like it's kind of like a Walking Dead kind of thing. So I'm gonna be wearing like this body vest and like a gun and all this shit. So
that's sexy. I like it.
Right? I'm really excited. And I love my character because she's kind of a bitch, kind of like me. So I like that. She talks a little shit, and I'm really excited, but I am not an actress at all. Like, I've never done this shit before. I've always wanted to kind of get into it, but I have never taken any classes or no training at all. He just saw actually me on the podcast and was like, hey, I think you're really, really good for this part. So I was like, cool, I'm down to try it. Why not? I might end up liking it.
So is it like, when you say web series, does that mean like Amazon Prime, or is it like a YouTube thing?
So I'm not really sure about that.
Okay. I'm sure. I'm dying to see it.
It's going to be on the deep dark web.
Deepest and the darkest.
It's not like triple X, series like that. It's it's a fun little dark, and there's killing involved, and I'm just I'm excited. It's just the lines that I have. So in my lines, I only have like 8 lines or whatever. But I have to read off like 6 different names. And if anybody knows me, I am horrible at remembering names. Yep. Horrible. So
I hope you've been doing that on repeat all day.
Yep.
I'm like, okay, I gotta remember these names. I gotta I'm so bad. Like, why do I have to say 6 different names in 8 lines? I don't get it. Why? So I'm probably gonna write them on my.
You're gonna do great. It's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to see it.
I'm gonna be like,
6 names?
Yes, and they're not normal names. They're like weird names. Like,
what are you just supposed to say? Ralph, Don, Michael, whatever. Like Are you listening?
Like, hey, Bonnie,
Sarah,
or
Jessica, Amanda.
Diane. I don't know. I can't remember the names now. How am I?
You're gonna do great.
It's like Shayna, Diana, Donnie. I only remember 3. That's it. I'm screwed. But I'm really
great. I
excited
can't wait.
about it. I know. And then we're gonna
They're
have
putting you up, I'm imagining, right?
But we're gonna have the premiere for it, I guess, in Orlando in I think May. So I'll be able to go to like the show and see the whole episode. It's like one episode of like a whole series. So I'm just in one episode. But yeah, that's why we're doing our night.
Cut it out.
Friday night.
Beating your kids.
My dogs are eating the walls right now, so I am so sorry. I might yell from time to time.
Yummy. That's
sorry, E. Continue on.
Yeah, so that's why we're having Thirsty Thursday tonight, because life happens. We all have our own lives and everything, and we go through shit. So, but yeah, we'll be back at our normal time next week. So Fridays at 8 p.m. we'll be here, guys. Yeah, I'm Lady E, Montana Sweet. You guys want to like say anything about this week or what's going on with you guys?
Tweet, you go ahead.
Let me try to think of a rundown of my week so far. Work, repeat, sleep, lack thereof sleep. Before the show, I was telling everybody that one of my dogs is sick. He turns out they have parasites, so I had to take them to the vet, and it was a rough couple of days with me being up all night, cleaning up unmentionable things that one should never have to clean up like that. But they're getting better. And other than that, I was home from work yesterday. I was working from home rather. And then really, I will tell you this, guys. I took shrimp. I made shrimp tonight. I made this honey, garlic, lime shrimp. Amazing. Like, I literally cannot wait to make it again. So when I bought this house, it came with a beautiful gas stove, and I haven't had a gas stove in I cannot tell you how long. It took me a good 2 weeks to figure out how to use a gas stove again. But I went and bought a cast iron skillet, and I have been cooking on it with that damn skillet all the time now. I can't live without it. But amazing. So I was thinking, because E, you like to cook. You went to school for culinary arts. Montana, you cook. You have your own podcast for that. I know we talked about this previously, but we all have to get together one day and do some sort of cooking episode and show everybody what we got.
Yes.
Seriously,
on Montana's show.
That's so funny though that you just said that, because I was thinking that earlier. I'm like, it'd be really fun as if one of us came up with like our favorite dish and we taught each other. It would be a shit show, first of all, because
yes.
That's not I don't know if you guys know this, but the first summer Mom and I tried making something, I was trying to duplicate what she was doing, and I'm like, Mama, I don't know what the fuck you're doing. You need to be more fucking clear. And I'm like, I had to pause it and unpause it. What was that now? What did you say? So if I ever come out as extremely pleasant, it's because I've had to mute it. Cuss her out. And I was like, this isn't working. We're going to need to make 2 separate things that have nothing to do with each other because it's not working out. So I think we could really make it more fun if we did. And I love shrimp. So
and doing it virtually between the 3 of us and our 3 different states that we live in would definitely bring some interesting things to the table.
Yes. I feel like we should just do that one night for Power P. Like, let's just all put together.
That'd be fun. And we could, you know what I wanted to do? I wanted to do a special on what dish to teach your boyfriend how to make on like a date night, or like a night where you don't feel like cooking. Something easy to teach a man. Something easy to teach a man how to make.
Yes, I actually taught my husband how to cook. I taught him because I was sick and tired of cooking every single night And I was like, yo, like, come on, you gotta learn how to do something. So I showed him like basics, like how to saute and cut veggies and like, you know, I don't know, like make some salmon. So now he's like cooking
Mr.
for his girlfriend
Pro
now.
and
So
You ladies are brave. I can't. I have to be in full control of the kitchen.
really,
100%. Unless you're
I mean,
cooking me a steak, but I have to be over there hovering, watching how you're making that steak.
that's how I am. No, that's how I am
No,
too.
it is terrible. I don't like when I was married, he may have cooked a handful of times, and it was very nice to have him cook. But
Yes.
you know, it's not
not
up to my standards. So I loved him for it. I loved for him trying, but I'm like, all right, well, you want to go to the diner?
Yeah, I get so like when him and I started cooking together. Anytime he did chicken, I hovered, and I'd go, "Did you wash your hands?" And I'd be like, "You just touched, ew, contamination. Everything's contaminated." Now nope, you can't do that. You can't touch this with this. And
That's how I am too. I am the same way with that. Cross contamination like really gets to me. And where I used to work at World of Beer, and this guy that trained me, I was so disgusted. Don't ever go to the World of Beer on Fowler Avenue. Do not go to that, because this guy would literally take out. He wouldn't use gloves. First of all, that was so gross. And he would just take out raw chicken, put it on the cutting board, like where all like the raw veggies are, and like cut it. And I was just like, are you gonna like clean this, like sanitize this, or like wash it? He never washed his hands either. I was like, so disgusting.
Oh God! Please, I'm gonna vomit in my mouth just thinking about it.
Like I could not even eat there. If I ate there, I would have to like cook my own shit and make sure like it didn't get anywhere near him. But I was like,
different. Maybe not the men how to cook then. Maybe just
yeah.
And when God
you believe like most of the men in the world, like most of the chefs in the world, rather, are men.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, but Guy Fieri, he's my man. I waited in line to meet him one time at a casino up in the Poconos for hours. I was girl fanning so bad I screamed in line, "Guy, I love you." He turned around and he's like, "I like you."
I freaking adore him. I go to sleep almost every night to DDD, right?
Oh,
and
yeah.
I think I'd fight you. I think we could wrestle over him, because
we would really have to tussle.
That's my man right there.
Everyone's like, "You got to meet Guy?" I'm like, "I waited for hours. I was drunk as hell when I met him."
We would have been like, "Oh, don't let go of me, please."
I got to hug him, and we talked, and because I talked about my food allergy, and because we were at his restaurant, he was doing a book signing at his restaurant. And, I expressed some concerns about some of the things that they were doing there and being safe and whatever. Literally, I was the only person in line that actually got to like stand there and talk to him for like a good 3 minutes, or, everybody else just took the picture. They got their autograph and whatever. I like literally stood there and spoke to him. And then his people pulled me aside and asked me some questions and stuff like that. But I got an autograph cookbook says that, Nicole, you are the bomb.com.
You gotta send me a picture of that.
I will. Oh, wait, I have a picture. Hold on. I'll get a picture on my fridge. I'll show everybody. Hold on one second.
He donated like millions of dollars to like the local businesses and stuff during COVID. He's so cool. He's so into. I don't think he's. I mean, I guess anyone. You don't have to go through a certain. You're supposed to go through a certain type of training to become a chef. He's not even a chef, like a real one, right? Did he go to culinary school?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I love your face.
Oh my God, that's you. Look at you. You look so excited.
This was my moment to shine right here.
That's early too. That's early. That's about 2000 and.
This was no, I think it was about 5 years ago, I would say.
Okay.
I have a million pictures. I have them. I have one on my desk at work.
Oh my God. Okay, you're obsessed. We get it. Okay.
That's all I used to watch was Triple D or Guys
That's it.
Grocery Games or whatever.
Yep.
I'm like, one of these days I'm going to go across country and COVID-free land when we eventually get there, and I'm just going to
Freeland.
drive all around.
Can you wait?
No,
Can you wait like 6 more days and I'll come with you, please?
Yes, definitely.
I've only got to go to one of the restaurants that he went to on the show. And that was in Bakersfield, California. I went there and his like whole picture and everything was on the wall and I was like, this is so cool. It was delicious.
Was it good?
It was so good. So good. It was like
We went on a whole thing in the Northeast where we went to a bunch of his places. This is what I love about him. He's such a sweet, heartwarming guy. Is he's just trying to support mom and pop shops and local restaurants because the food was terrible. It was so bad. It was so bad. But he's
the restaurant.
Huh?
The restaurant you went to was bad.
Yeah, they were diners and dives. I mean, in the very beginning, he was going to just shops that things like classics that in that neighborhood were like, you know, oh, this.
It was a hole in the wall.
Yeah, but they put chili with a mound of cheese, and everyone comes here for it, and you're looking at it going, that looks like that's gonna be a problem the next 6 hours.
Yeah. But it's so good right now.
Yeah, but now he
It
goes to other places. So I guess he's trying to expand his dive.
Well, the first time I saw his show, I was like, this is the coolest job ever.
Yes.
Just to go and travel and just eat everyone's food. Like, I want to do that shit. Like, why can't I do that? I want to do it.
I know.
His son went to culinary school, the same culinary school that he went to in Las Vegas.
You're
right. Now he's on the show with his dad.
Hunter.
His son's name is Hunter.
You know
I know the whole goddamn family. Yes, I do. I told you I'm obsessed. I follow him on Instagram.
You're like, hey, remember me?
Hunter's getting so big.
Yes.
Hunter got his first tattoo. He's gonna be just like his dad. I'm glad I'm not alone because I'm.
No, you're definitely not.
I
thought people really thought like I really was becoming obsessed and I might have a problem. I've kind of scaled it back a little bit because I felt like that's all I talked about for a large percent of my life. So I had to scale it back and.
I cheered for the Oakland Raiders because he's a Raiders fan.
Oh,
so
go Raiders!
Yeah.
You guys are funny.
Yeah, it's kind of pathetic, but
it is what it is. We all have something that we have to look forward to in life. Mine is Guy.
Yeah.
You know.
Well, so I used to work at Publix. It's a grocery store down here. And one day, one of my coworkers was like, John Cena is in here. He's shopping right now. I literally left the deli. I walked all over the store, like speed walked all over the store. I was like, oh my God, where is he? I could not find him. I was like, did I just miss him? I was like, ah.
Like
I mean, I don't think you
John
could miss
Cena?
him.
I know. I was like, where the fuck is he? Was somebody just like fucking with me right now? Because this is not funny. This is not a funny joke. Like, but I heard that he came in there often to shop. So I was like, yeah.
I mean,
How
he's a
long ago
big
was this?
dude,
Like,
isn't he?
Was it
Yeah.
big or thin?
No, I mean, it was back in like 2011. So I don't know.
He was still juicing. Yeah.
Yeah, and I was looking.
I was about to say you can't miss that man anywhere.
No. I definitely wanted to go like hug him, or have him hug me for like just hold me for a minute. Like
Just pretend for 1 minute that I'm yours. 30 seconds tops. I wonder if guys think that way. That'd be funny. I'm sure they do, but in a different way. We're doing it in like this admiration. They do it out of something a little bit different.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're like, hold me. How do you hold a guy when a guy says, hold me?
I don't know. Just
okay.
hold.
I got a story. So Ben calls me and he goes, so I just did a bunch of shopping. He in Scarsdale, New York. He works for the Fresh Market. And he goes, this guy comes up to me in like this big fur coat. And he goes, my wife wants all this stuff. He's like, I can't pronounce half the stuff on this list. Do you guys have this stuff? And he's like, yeah, let me, I'll go help you out. I can figure it out for you. And like he said, as he's shopping and stuff, he's like, he's asking him his name and whatever. It was Rev Run.
Get out of here.
Rib Run?
I thought he lived in Jersey. What was he doing in New York?
Scarsdale is like.
Is it right on the tip? Sorry. The edge, rather.
Okay, so with traffic, without traffic, I would say it's a good hour to 2 hours. Just the tip, though.
Oh my God.
Full-blown traffic is a good 4 hours, yeah.
I wonder what he was doing all the way up there. That's crazy.
I just wonder, I was like, did you get a picture with him? Did you talk? He's like, I don't really know who he is.
What?
And that's when his show was on TV, and he's like, oh, that makes sense. It was just such a nonchalant.
I don't know who he is. I don't know who that is. I don't know
who he is?
Wait, no.
From Run DMC?
Yeah.
Rev Run?
Maybe.
Oh,
I don't know.
girl, you better go back.
I know Run DMC.
Run DMC was huge in the 80s.
Well,
they were like one of the first like male rap groups. And he's actually a reverend.
No, I know the group. I know. I just don't know like each individual's names.
I didn't know until his show, and even then I didn't know he was. We were a little too young. I mean, we were born in the end of 80s. So we didn't really, I don't know.
Sorry, I was born in the earlier part of 80s, ladies. I appreciate
Yeah, then that's not an excuse. Then I don't know. I didn't know either. So in your defense, I didn't know either who.
I was born
I just got old shamed right there.
No, I didn't mean that. I'm just saying.
No, it's okay.
I was listening to like Ace of Base and stuff, on my little pink.
Oh, I was listening to Oasis and
I had Oasis, yeah.
I mean, I listen to everything, but I did know something.
Yeah, I was clueless to rap. Clueless.
Well, you're from New York, so I would imagine that you listen to some sort of freestyle music, or your family do they listen to freestyle music?
Freestyle what?
It's a type of music, freestyle music. It's like club house type of music. It was like all in New York. That's where it was. It's mostly Spanish oriented, but
where do you think I lived?
I don't know. Where did you live in upstate New York? Like fucking Buffalo?
Yes, I was.
Yes,
I was born in Syracuse, and I was about. Wow, we missed all. Where did all those comments come from? They're just coming in.
I know. So when I went live, my Facebook changes from public to private, whatever, blah, blah, blah. So all these comments just popped up. And I was like, why am I not getting comments? Because usually we get a lot of comments by now. So I had to go back and switch it. So now all the comments are popping up.
Well, sorry.
Sorry, everybody. We're just chiming.
We're struggling tonight.
I'm slacking a little bit tonight. We're like a little off because this is not even supposed to be the night show.
Thank you for asking, Brandon. And even if I had it that night, which that's the whole story I can save unless you guys want me to dip into that real quick, because
we can talk about it. Let's go.
Yes.
So I got the call. I forgot that I'm on. Once you're listed, they can call you anytime, anytime at night, anytime during the day. And I was only listed for 5 days, and this woman called me, and I had my phone on silent, which now I can't. Now I have like PTSD from missing that call. And I missed the call. Ben got the call, comes running upstairs, and the person's like, "Oh, we have a patient in cardiology. the surgeon's on his way right now to check the liver and make sure everything's okay with it. If it is, we need you here. We need you here to start running tests so that you'll be pre-op, ready to go, all the tests done, all the EKGs, labs, all this stuff. It's like about 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm in the room. Couldn't see me for the surgery, anything. He was gone. And they come in. She comes in the room, no gloves, takes off my mask, does a COVID test. She puts her arms on my shoulder, says, we need a urine sample, then we'll head into the OR. Okay. I come out and she's talking to me through a glass door now in the hazmat suit because you're positive for COVID. I go, no, I'm not. I'm like, no, I'm not. She goes, you are. So now we need you to in a way, she basically said, we got to get the next person in, the secondary. So you need to get out, and then they'll tell you what to do. They give you further instruction. And we were like absolutely devastated. And we came home, and it's 3 days in ICU, 7 to 14 days in the transplant unit, and then a month in a 5 minutes within the hospital. So I won't be home again after the surgery for 8 weeks, about 2 months. So it's going to be a big thing. It's not anything to play with. It's crazy, and that's affecting my kidneys and everything now. But anyway, I have to wait 20 days to get unsuspended from the list. I have, I think, 16 to go, and that's it. Get labs done again and find out where I mean, if I was that quick last time, I think it'll be pretty quick this time. I'm pretty,
I couldn't believe that it just happened like that. Like all of a sudden, I was insane. I'm like, I was trying to process what the hell was going on. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. And I was like, we were so ecstatic for you. And then it was just
devastation.
Yeah.
We were devastated.
I can't even believe that. Fuck COVID. I can't even imagine what you're going through right now. And all that.
They said I already had it before. So I was like, this is a false positive. Ben doesn't have it. Everyone tested negative except me. So I'm like, should I take the antibody test? And she's like, no, because if it is a false positive and the first one was a false positive and you have negative and you don't have any antibodies, that means you haven't had it yet and they're going to delay your thing even longer. So I'm like, just forget it. I'll just wait here. I'll just let me know when you're ready.
I don't get the whole COVID and antibody thing and who gets it and who doesn't, because I worked directly with 10 people plus that had it within 2-3 feet of each other for a good couple of days. They all tested positive. I didn't. I went and got the antibody test. Maybe I'm asymptomatic. I'm not having any symptoms or what have you. I test negative for nothing. I'm like, how do I work completely directly with people who have COVID and they eventually, all went home and stuff like that, and they've been home since. But I'm like, how I just don't understand how people are getting it and how it's getting transmitted to other people, because it just doesn't make sense.
Right.
It's insane. It's so weird. I could be face to face with you right now. You have COVID and we could spend 2 hours together and I'm not going to get it. But I could be with somebody that's 10 feet away from me and they, whatever. I was walking at a Target the other day and some guy sneezed in front of me. I was like, as I'm walking out of Target, and I was highly offended. I'm like, I know you did not just sneeze. Thankfully, he had his mask on, but I was still like, really? Was that the time to sneeze, dude? Right in the throughway of the doors as we're exiting the building?
Yeah.
People sneeze and they just let everything out.
Yes.
For me, when I sneeze, it's totally inside my mouth. I'm like,
I will try that, but then I get it hurts my head. I pull a muscle in my back.
I would throw up if I tried to do that. I sneeze and
I'll get a tissue or a napkin or something and then sneeze in that, but
So I was at the bar one night and this girl walked into the bar And right when she walked in the bar, she sneezed inside her shirt. She was like, achoo! And then just kept walking. I was like, ew.
She had
Good
no
luck,
mask.
guys.
See, you
Good luck.
people in Florida, you guys are reckless down there. You can't
No
come up
mask.
to Jersey or this area and not see a mask.
Brandon says, unreal. Parasites, take them back. He's talking about your puppy.
Yeah.
Yes, please. Yes, it was a rough couple of days. I sat on the floor here at like 2:00 in the morning and cried on the floor as I was cleaning up their cages because it was so bad. I'm like, oh, because I'm here by myself doing it. I'm like, I just need to sleep and go to work, and I can't. I'm like, and I love them to death. I wouldn't take it back for a second. I just want them to get better, but
Yeah.
it was
That's
it was a rough couple of days.
Erica, when are you going to let me cook for you? Oh, well, if you guys...
What are you cooking, Corbin?
Yeah, what are you trying to cook me? I know we got Brandon on his eyes. Hey, Melissa. Sorry, we probably missed you already
Hello.
because I'm a little late on these plans right now. Michael Fields, what up, Power P gang? Hey, Michael. Thanks for watching.
Michael.
And Eddie, what's up, Eddie? We were looking for you last week. You weren't there. You missed our show. He's like,
oh, that's right.
He watched some recap.
He did. So I'll let it slide this time. But he's like, wait, is it Friday? No, we were doing it tonight. Maybe you did miss the beginning of our show tonight, but
yeah, you better recap again, Eddie.
Did Erica May say Run DMC? Yes, I did. I know who they are. I just don't know the names of the people. Whatever. Anyways. Hey, JoJo. Hey.
Hi, JoJo.
Hi, JoJo.
Where you been at, girl?
Hate it. You could pop a blood vessel holding a sneeze in. Be careful. I don't hold it in. I just hold it in my mouth. I'm just like, like that kind of. You guys don't do that? I do that.
No, I'm disgusting, but that's okay.
No, because I work with food. So I'm just like, where am I supposed to turn? Like, I just, and it's like,
That must look really cute.
Have you heard of those girls that go like that? I hate
yes.
that.
Yes. I know a few of them. I'm like, just let it out already. Like, quit with the bullshit. You're annoying me with that puny ass fucking sneeze.
Yeah.
They're trying to be all cute. Like,
I believe you.
Yeah. I'm like, what was that? I'm like, did something just happen? She's like, oh, I just sneezed. I'm like,
that was not me, girl. You name it, I cook it. Okay.
Oh. I like it. You better take him up on that.
Hello, Jimmy. Thanks for watching tonight. Says hello, gorgeous young ladies. And we also have Miguel watching. What's up?
Oh, what's up, Miguel?
Hey. And he says, Corbin, that's how I be cooking. Okay, Michael.
Oh, now we got a little tussle going on in the comments. I like it.
Oh, we got some fighting over the kitchen. Hey,
we all need to eat around here, so
can you cook for all of us?
Yeah. You're gonna have to travel to a few different states to get it all done.
Road trip.
There's gonna be a showdown in the kitchen with like 3 guys and 3 women. Like,
you
let's
better
see
get
what
Guy Fieri's car and just start traveling the East Coast.
There you go.
JoJo says, honey, I feel like I pop my right ovary every time I sneeze. Oh no, girl, you gotta get that under control.
I threw my back out literally the other day at work sneezing. They're like, I hurt myself. They're like, what happened? I'm like, I sneezed and I hurt myself. Like, they're like, you need to get your shit together. I'm like, no, it was not. And my back's so hurt.
No, the ones that come unexpected.
Yes,
I know.
I was walking and I was mid walk while I let out this big ass sneeze.
The worst is when you see death stare you in the face is when you're driving.
Yes.
Oh, yes. Oh, God.
Did you
am I going to
have
come up from this sneeze on the side of the road or what?
Have you guys have like a sneezing attack while driving? You sneeze like 10 times in a row and you can't like see. You're just like, like that's happened to me so many times.
Yeah.
I'm just like,
that is full blown panic mode.
I will tell you a little, this is not a sneeze story, but I will tell you a little story. A couple of years ago, I had a problem where I was having complete paralysis on my right side of my body. It happened one time while I was driving to work, 7 o'clock in the morning. And it started from my toes all the way up my right leg, my driving leg, okay, up my arm, down my hands, where my hands cramp up like this. And I can't move my leg, my gas pedal. I'm driving on the highway like this, okay? And I don't know, maybe 30 seconds, it releases. And then it happens again.
What was it?
I eventually, down the line, I went to a neurologist. They diagnosed me with MS.
Oh, shit.
With multiple sclerosis.
Yeah.
Then they put me on all the medicine. The medicine made me very, very sick. So I went and I stopped taking the medicine and I got a second opinion from another doctor. And technically, I don't have MS. I have the genetic markers for developing MS. Is that for people who don't know what MS is, it's multiple sclerosis. And what MS is in your brain, you get lesions in your brain. And I have one lesion. MS, you have to have multiple of them. So something triggered it and it fucked me up for a couple of months. And then I eventually got better. And I haven't had an episode since, knock on wood. But
Wow.
I have to get, random MRIs of my brain and my spine and stuff like that every couple of months.
Scary.
Yeah, it was awful. I'm like, first of all, I wanted to go back to that doctor and say, you fucking diagnosed me with MS, and you put me on these meds that damn near put me in the hospital, and I don't even have it technically right now.
Oh my God.
I guess you could say I kind of do, but I don't. So, but I haven't had a problem since, but I have to get checked, which I haven't done that in years, so I got to go back.
This is what I hate about doctors' offices, right? They just try to throw any kind of meds they can at you because they're trying to get money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I went to the doctor for 2 years straight when I had endometriosis. And I'm like, look, I'm having these symptoms, and they diagnosed me with all these other different things. I had ultrasounds, I had, all this stuff done and tests, and basically they told me it was all in my head.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, this is not in my head. I know something is wrong with me. I don't know if you guys know about endometriosis, but you have pain, a lot of pain during sex, right? And I was like, this is not normal. This is not how I felt before. And I was just like, I'm telling you something is wrong with me. And the only way, I find this really hard to believe though, because the only way that you can be diagnosed with endometriosis is if they cut you open and look inside. There's no other way to find out. How many other women suffer from this?
I'm telling you that I'm in pain. I'm uncomfortable. Something is not right, and you're completely disregarding me. Because I get that, because I went to somebody took me to the ER after I got to the office after my job. Somebody drove me to the ER. And the ER did nothing. They said I was just having anxiety. I said I wasn't having anxiety. That was not a fucking anxiety attack. You don't just go completely. And I've had Bell's. I know we talked about this last week, the Bell's palsy or whatever. I have had that before. I know what Bell's palsy is. That was not Bell's palsy. I was practically crippled on my entire right side. I was, whatever. But I don't get how they completely disregard what you're trying to explain to them and not, whatever, you're fabricating it or making it up in your head, or they're just going to give you something where they know that the salespeople of Novartis or whomever, they're making a good
The
buck
last
off
rep
of
that
selling
they
it to
saw.
them.
Yeah.
Yep.
And they want to keep you sick. I mean, for the most part, like someone said, they want to keep you sick because they want your insurance money and they want their money for it. Unless you die, then they get sued and they don't make money. So they get you right to the brink of it, and then it's like, oh yeah, we should probably treat this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the second doctor I went to, she's like, Nicole, she's like, you don't have MS technically right now. She's like, I would just take high doses of vitamin D, like 10,000 milligrams or whatever. And unfortunately, I haven't followed that, but I really should be. But she's like, and that really helps you to try for your body and your brain and things like that to help you fight this. She's like, vitamins are literally what you really need to focus on. And I'm a terrible vitamin taker. I can barely remember to take my goddamn birth control.
I mean, I take vitamins every morning, but let's get into these comments because we have a lot coming in, or maybe I don't know. But Corbin says, "Are you still bringing me on Power P for a special guest appearance?" Hey, maybe we will. What are
you going to bring to the table, Corbin? What do you want to talk about?
Let's go. Let's hear it.
What do you specialize in?
We got competition.
I like it.
Going on here. Michael says, Corbin, can you cook some spicy pie?
Okay, we have these boys fighting over you the way that...
I know, I was about to say, y'all better cook yourselves some goddamn dinner at this point.
Because we were fighting over Guy for like...
Jojo says, but that could be menopause. I don't know. Menopause? Girl, we are too young for that.
I think you missed one up there.
I did?
Maybe the sneezing and farting when I was dying. I was trying to laugh at that one.
Oh, no, I read that. Honey, I feel like I pop my right ovary every time I sneeze.
No, this one says, Jojo said, ever sneeze and fart at the same time? It's the best.
What? I don't have that one on mine.
And then she goes, I think that could be from the menopause.
I don't know if I've ever sneezed and farted at the same time.
I'm not there yet, okay?
You're
missing
that far up. Jeez, we are like...
I am. I know, I have to go. So Miguel says, I can cook. Nicole knows. Okay, well, let's...
Yes, you can cook, Miguel. Yes, you can.
I'll cook for all of you. Okay, Michael. All right.
You're going to have one yelling at you about contamination. You're going to have one cutting board.
Be like, salmonella. Salmonella.
You're not cooking you're not cutting that vegetable the correct way.
You have to cut it on a bias.
It's supposed to be blanched.
Do you know how to cut on a bias? Do you know that?
It's gonna end up like a Chopped episode.
A bunch of unsatisfied women all together.
No, we are like Gordon Ramsay times 3. Okay, like
yes.
I'll cook for you all. Plus, my food is COVID free. Okay, this is the first candidate, I guess.
What about salmonella free?
But free.
Yeah, and free.
And free. Joanna is my stepmother. What?
No, remember that?
No? What the fuck?
Isn't that when
For real?
Went back and forth that one
For
night?
real? I don't remember that.
I don't think it was free. Maybe my memory's wrong, but I think they were going back and forth, like messing with each other, and it was like all in the comments. That was an episode Melissa Black and I were on.
Oh, okay. Says, hey, mine's COVID free too. And he says, is that easy for your back to be blown out? Oh, is it that easy?
I mean, at my age, goddamn, I'm getting there. I need a chiropractor after a good sesh. I'm not gonna lie.
She listened to
Ever
Run DMC,
seen
guys.
at the same time, the best. I don't think that's the best, JoJo. You can't say that's the best. No.
I don't know if
I
I might have to sneeze and do that at the same time one of these days just to experience it because I don't know if I ever have.
That's talented.
I'll let you
don't
know.
know what's gonna
I'll
happen.
get back to you on that one of these days.
My kids do that all the time. They sneeze
I
and
would
fart.
die. I would die laughing.
I don't know. Like, I honestly am trying to think, like, if that's, I mean, it might have, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think I've done that, I think.
I mean, I'm sure I have at some point.
Unexpectedly. So AK says, hello, my beautiful queen.
Hello.
Hi.
Always get a second, third, even fourth opinion.
Agreed.
Yes.
Yeah. Is this Andrea? I think this is Andrea. I don't know. Who are you, AK? I gotta know who this is. Jimmy says, that's why doctors are called a practice because they're practicing on you.
Facts.
Can't they practice on some like goats or pigs or rats or whatever?
They do that too. I have a question for you guys, though, off topic when you want to take a break when you get done in the comments.
Okay.
Really huh?
Let me read these comments real quick and then we'll get to your question. Eddie says, fuck COVID and doctor recommendations. They will never know your body like you should.
Yep.
Amen.
Yep.
Bravo. We all agree on that one. Corbin says, I'll bring an interesting male perspective to Power P.
Got it. We like it.
We do like that. We love males' perspectives on things. Eddie says, put these men on their spot cooking and make that the show. Give them 15 minutes apiece.
I like your ideas, Eddie. That's pretty fucking good.
Eddie Money. That's a good idea.
Yes.
Love it. That's awesome. AK says, let's see if they can hold a knife the right way.
Mm.
Yes.
Listen, I struggle with knife skills too. So.
Oh no, my knife skills are on point.
Yeah, you got taught. I just.
Yeah, you're just like chopping away with like a big ass cleaver. Is that how you do it?
I don't even care your size or.
My favorite is the boning. Just saying.
Just boning. I love to spatchcock a chicken.
It's a boning knife.
Oh. And I like to spatchcock chicken. That is like one of my favorite things.
Wait, what? You like to do what to a chicken?
Spatchcock a chicken. Do you know how to spatchcock a chicken?
No. I wanted to hear you say it again, like twice.
I'll have to Google it.
So you cut the backbone of the bird out. You cut the complete back, the spine of the bird out. Right. And then you take the bird and then you smash it down and cook it. It makes the cooking process a million times faster when cooking an entire bird, whether it's a turkey, duck, or chicken, and it's amazing.
Yeah, I like your the technique though. You take it when you're teaching the class, and you take it, and you actually smash it the fuck down.
Right.
Yes. Yes. You get some frustration. You just cut that shit out and you smash it down.
Shove it down.
Season that bitch up and throw it in the oven.
Miguel says they call me Salt Babe on the hood. Okay.
I will say that Miguel taught me how to season beans properly back in the day.
Okay. Well, how do you season beans properly?
Yes. Well, just when you cook beans, just make sure you're seasoning them when you cook them. I mean, I would just make beans just to make beans, but cumin, whatever, yes.
So you would just open the can and like heat it up?
Well, at that point in time, I don't know, but I would put like salt and pepper. But at that point, he like literally taught me.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I like to put little diced tomatoes and chilies in mine with salt and pepper, maybe some like adobo, maybe some what is the other one I'm thinking of? I can't think of it right now.
I do
You know,
garlic.
Sazon.
Yeah.
garlic. Yes, garlic. I mean, I like to use fresh garlic, fresh minced garlic.
How have we not sneezed and farted at the same time before yet? Then?
I'm sure.
We're waiting on it. Are you guys all waiting on it?
Let's do it right now, ladies. Let's go.
Ladies' night.
Eddie says, first test is their knife set. If your knife game weak, you're automatically disqualified. Yes.
What?
He's making up his own rules now.
Yep. He's really into this. Like, let's get a quick show going on. Miguel's laughing at JoJo. She says, me? I'm your stepmother?
See?
Please tell. No.
They forgot.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
It's
JoJo,
not
do you remember?
thing.
Yeah, this kid was hitting on her, and she goes, "Please, I'm old enough to be your mom." And he said, "Like your stepmom?" And she's like, "This isn't cool."
Oh.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was a while ago, but
If he was hitting on her, and
Yes.
that's her stepmom, that's really weird, Michael.
No,
I don't know.
it's not. He's not really. Are you joking?
Oh, no, I know. Yes, no. And saying he was hitting on her, but he's calling her his stepmom. That's weird.
He watches too much Pornhub.
I was about to say. Gotta love a good stepmom porn show on Pornhub.
You sure don't. Never clicked on that.
Hey, Andrea, if you want to join us, let me know and I'll send you the link. If you're available, you can jump on real quick. Let me know if you're still watching. I forgot to totally message you. I'm so sorry. This is my life now, guys. I forget.
I'm about to start taking Prevagen pretty soon because my brain is fried. Like I'm like almost almost to dementia stage.
Yeah.
You ever see those commercials where they're promoting the Prevagen for your brain? I'm gonna start taking that like ASAP.
You know those brain games that you can download on your phone to like help your memory and shit?
Yeah.
I'm just like, I really want to do this, but like, when am I gonna have time? And do they
Never.
really help?
No,
Never.
I'm just gonna start taking the pills and see what happens.
She's gonna go straight to the doctor's pill.
Straight to the pill.
Those games will ruin your self-esteem. Don't do them. They will ruin you. I couldn't get past. It was like this guy had to escape out of this thing. He kept getting killed by the tiger, and finally, like Eva, she's 10. She's like, "Mom." I'm like, "I'm done. Forget it. Never mind." Lost cause.
Yeah, no, I can't.
That better not be a storyline from Pornhub, young man.
Joseph says, and it better not be a storyline from Pornhub, young man. Oh my.
Look, verbatim what she said last time.
Sounds like the chicken at Pollo Tropical, because that's what I did there on the grill. Okay. So he knows how to do whatever.
You know how to spatchcock a chicken?
Spatchcock. Yeah. Nicole does her thing also. Okay, Nicole. Yeah, because she made some bang ass shrimp tonight. Didn't share with us. So
Smash cock some shrimp. I'm sorry, I can't get past that. Did you make that up?
No, it's a legit fucking thing.
She
It's
made it
legit.
up. She totally made that up.
No, I swear to God, fucking Google spatchcock right now.
I
Both of you Google it.
school. I went to culinary school. There's no
SPATCHCOCK.
Man, wow, am I like? I just told you I failed brain games. Give me a second. SPA what?
Okay, Andrea's hopping on. Hold on.
TCHCOCK. Spatchcock.
This is in Switzerland. Spatchcock. Cock.
Yes, cock like a chicken, and
Oh, see, that makes more sense.
Wait, did I read it?
I don't make shit up. It's a legit term.
Oh, okay. Miguel knows you season her meat right way and freezes it.
Yes, when I get
Guys,
my
this is
meat
called
home, I
splitting.
take it out, I season it, and then I put it in the freezer.
Ooh,
So
okay.
when I take it out, it's done.
just
All I
called-
just have to do is cook it.
Okay, that's good.
It's just called seasoning it.
You taught her
No,
that.
spatch.
Oh,
Cock.
Spatchcock.
Spatchcock.
Spell it again.
SPATCH.
Camera it up.
Oh.
Camera it up. That is the dirtiest thing I've ever seen in my life. There's memes. There's gifs.
Oh my God. So we have Eddie says, Ayo, Miguel, I need that arroz con frijoles recipe. What culture are you from? And then Jojo says, Montana, your memory is freaking me out, girl. LOL. I don't even remember that.
I
Right?
was sober. I was
That's
sober.
She probably wasn't. That's why. And Miguel is laughing. And Michael says, Joanna, we were doing the stepmother-stepson thing 3 months ago, and we was just goofing, but it can be a storyline from Pornhub.
Damn.
Hello.
Everybody must have been tanked that episode. Montana's the only one that remembers what the fuck was going on.
3 months ago? No, he was 3 months ago. Okay, that means you're definitely feeling JoJo. You need that mama figure in your life right now.
He has it.
God has a special place in heaven for white women that season food. Aw, Eddie, you're so sweet.
That's a weird section to be in heaven, but I'll take it.
That's the only way I'll get into heaven is by season food.
I'm not ever making it to heaven, so it's okay.
No, girl, you season your food. You're good. You're good.
Yeah, I guess.
You
I don't know if that's the only. That's it. That might be the only thing that's keeping me. Everything else, hell is knocking. Like, come on, let's go.
It's called spatch. You spatch everything.
I almost smashed Miguel's face quite a few times back in the day. I'm not gonna lie.
Scratched it.
Almost smashed it a few times.
She's smashing everything. Oh my God.
I'm dying. I can't believe that. My new favorite word.
He said he almost crashed on I-4. You know what? Please, can you just like drive and not focus?
No, this is his thing. If you didn't know that, we could go off air and talk about this motherfucker a little bit.
Okay. Late night show.
I'm not gonna blast our personal business on air, but yeah, he might need to stay off of driving vehicles for a little while.
You know what'd be fun? You know what'd be fun is if we could charge people to hear us talk after the show's actually done.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
You guys want to hear what we talk about after the show?
What we really talk about?
Before and after the show.
Yes.
Those are the funny moments. I can make.
Good luck.
Hungry, a rose, condula. Okay, I'm not even.
Grandules, Dominican style.
Okay. I'm a tow truck driver. Okay, so you have to pay attention to the road.
That's
Oh,
all.
you're the tow truck driver. Oh, fuck you. Okay. I'm just kidding. You like to tow people's vehicles. He drives all day. He says, Nicole, stop. He says I'm a good driver. Okay, so we got through all the comments. Now, Montana, the floor. What?
Yes, tell us what you were going to ask us.
This is the difference. This is the difference between women being on a show and you mingling with men, because they would never have remembered that I even asked anything. Very important question for you. I've had this conversation with everybody, and if their answer is a certain way, I really base my friendship off of it. It's this important, okay?
Okay.
Do you prefer a man or a woman as your gyno?
A woman.
Why?
I've had both. I had a great male doctor, and I've also had but I've had better female doctors. I think they're gentler. I think they're kinder. I think they're more sympathetic. They understand. A man is just a man. They're just fucking ramming that goddamn fucking thing in you like that.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, hold up. I'm sorry. I totally I don't know what happened. I was trying to.
All right, Montana, go ahead and ask the question again.
I know. I
Yeah.
kind of want to hear her continue and see if you can guess what she's talking about.
No, I was like, whoa, this sounds like what all I heard was like ramming it in. I was like, this is my kind of topic. I need you to start over real quick. Just like
Okay.
one little.
So I ask all my closest friends like this question because this is something that comes up yearly. And I people that I'm close with, I kind of judge them based on whether or not they prefer a man or a woman gynecologist.
Oh, okay.
Sweet was explaining her reasoning.
What is
I said I have had both. I had a male gynecologist for several years, and then I moved, and then I found an amazing female gynecologist who I've had for the last 10 plus years. I just think she's more sympathetic. She understands. And I just think that, although I liked my man gynecologist, I just felt like he was a man in that situation, if that makes any sense.
Right. So, welcome, Andrea. Hello.
Hi, Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
Hello, my long lost beauties.
I want to give my deepest apologies for not hitting you up today because it totally left my mind. Like, Brandon reminded me, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'll text her. And I was at work, and I totally, lost focus. And then you were, commenting. I was like, oh, my God, I know who this is.
I
And
get the
was
notifications.
It was
It's all
crazy
good.
to the last minute, so.
It's all good. I got home. I just got home from the gym, so it's all good.
Yay! Okay, so we're talking about what we prefer, male or female gynecologists in our horror stories or funny stories or whatever.
Bad stories?
Ooh.
Can you use the word bad?
Horror stories or horror stories?
Well, okay, so I actually had I had a female gynecologist. Well, one time I did, and she actually commented on how pretty it was, which kind of caught me off guard. And then
You got a pretty kitty.
I was like, okay, this is weird.
Meow.
Like, a little weirded out. She
might have wanted a little more of that kitty.
See, at the time I wasn't thinking about it because I think I was married at the time. She said this. And then I had one time this gynecologist was like, oh.
Okay.
And she stuck everything in how she's supposed to do. And she goes, oh. And I was like, what the fuck? Why are you saying oh? And she was surprised at something. And I was like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on down there? And she was like, oh, okay. It curves a little. And I was like, is that bad? Is that a bad thing? Is that
like
wrong?
You got a male dick like that? You got a curved dick in there? What's going on? You got that?
She was like, oh. She was like, curved up. And I was like, what does that mean? And she was like, oh, no, it's nothing. It's just it's just different. I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck does that mean? How are you going to sit? I'm standing here half naked. Why are you telling me I'm different?
Stirrups.
Now you can say, hey, boy, I'm different.
I got a
am
curved
different.
vagina. That shit inside is fancy.
I'll text the doctor right now.
Yeah.
I was just like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? And she was just like, no, it's just different. I'm just like, Okay. I
Girl,
don't
let
even
me
know.
tell you, next time I go to the gynecologist, I'm gonna ask my doctor, is it normal shaped or is it curved? I'm gonna ask. Because I'll be asking random shit in there. She's like, why do you want to know this? I'm like, because
Oh,
I need to
geez.
know, like, what's going on in there? Like, can I see? Can you put a camera in there? Like,
Like,
I want to know what's going on.
You're like, is it tight enough or is it like kind of loose where you're like you have to pry the little duck thing open? Like, is it at the perfect amount? Like, I'm trying to know for future reference here.
I don't like it. I don't like it at all. I hate that goddamn thing. It's not like having a man's penis go inside you. It is
Let me
not.
lube it up.
It's a
No,
sword.
it's terrible.
JR comment.
You're catching on. That's at a real weird time right now.
We're talking about gynecologists right
You are
now.
right on schedule, my friend.
Miguel says, Nicole, remember I took you on a roller coaster?
Oh my gosh.
It was not a legit roller coaster. He was driving 140 fucking miles an hour down back fucking roads.
Oh my God, that was fun, right?
I thought I was almost gonna die.
Yeah, you're a safe driver. Didn't he just say he was a safe driver?
No, he's not a safe driver, so don't believe anything he says.
How do you even have a license to drive a tow truck? I don't know. And he says, oh shit. That's a solid question. And then Brandon says, Greek? He's saying what's up to Andrea.
Oh.
My neighbor is in the house. Yeah, she came on. Yay.
I don't know who's
I
I
the
mean,
neighbor?
technically, I'm not really your
Oh.
neighbor anymore. Shit.
Her
I didn't realize you lived next door. I'm like, all right.
We grew up. Well, we grew up
used
together.
to, yes.
Yeah.
I remember that, but I'm like, I didn't know you guys still lived next door.
We
So,
were
I
lighting some
didn't know
mad
this.
fireworks for New Year's. Brandon, where were you?
Oh, he was with me. Sorry.
Really? Don't be sorry.
I didn't know you were having a party. I would have came right over.
No, my mom's like a pyro kind of lady. She's always had fireworks, so we went over there and blasted some
Oh,
big ones.
I
Made the neighbors mad a little bit.
I would have came over. You should have texted me.
We did. My neighbor, it was crazy because we waited till like, midnight, everybody. My whole neighborhood over there sounded like World War III. And my neighbor's son's wife has the audacity to come out on New Year's at midnight and says, "Hey, how long you guys gonna be?" And we're like, "Really? Like, put your ass back to bed."
All night, motherfucker. That's
I
what...
know. It was crazy.
Okay, Brandon's growing up.
Brandon, stop purging.
Imagine how many GCs a day take that as a compliment and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
That's what I would
thinking,
ask
can you
her.
imagine what was in there?
I would love to be like a gynecologist, just to see what type of women come in and
Can't see that.
what their
Can't see
vages
that.
look like.
Oh
I
my
get
God.
tunnel vision.
Smell-o-vision? No.
Tunnel vision. Tunnel vision.
Oh, tunnel vision. I thought you said smell-o-vision. I'm like, absolutely not.
No thanks.
This teaching us so much tonight.
She says it's called a tilted uterus. Yes, Jojo, that's what they called it. Lady E, it means you've been pounded a bit too hard for a bit too long. I know.
Oh my God.
And it's okay. Jojo, stop putting our business on blast like
Yeah,
that.
but somebody else commented that says that you were gay and hammered. You've been riding. You get it from riding too much.
So is it riding or pounding? Which one is it?
Maybe you're pounding it while you're riding it. I don't know.
I don't know.
Doesn't it go back?
I do know she's right about the tilted uterus thing because
Yeah.
they did do that shit.
Yeah.
Sounds to me like that doctor might have been new. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know if you go around telling people that you have a
But
curved
yeah.
uterus.
That class.
Oh, this is new. I haven't seen one of these before.
That's a strange smell.
like, oh, really? Could you, like, exit the premises right now, please? Like, thank you. And Brandon says, and that was the last date Miguel had with Nicole.
No, that wasn't the last date. I could give you the last date that we had.
Brandon says, "You'll always be my neighbor." Yeah, I was with E. Do all of you live in Florida? No, I live in Florida. I live in Tampa. Andrea lives in Florida, St. Pete. Montana lives in North Carolina and Sweet.
I live in Pennsylvania. But a Jersey girl at heart.
Yes. Whoa.
Yep. New Yorker at heart.
Yes.
This turned out. This was just a question, guys. This is turning into a full-fledged.
You know what? I just want to say, fuck you, Brandon. Anyone on that note, I'm out. JoJo is wild. She is
Why are you scared, Eddie?
a court date.
Yeah, that was our last fucking date.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
That's your therapist saying, yo, you're fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. You got some issues.
Orlando.
Yeah.
And 727. All right. Got that
So what's
covered.
your answer? Female then is basically where you're going with?
Female.
My answer would be female, yes.
Female.
Ladies, female? Okay, what
Yeah,
about you?
I mean,
Even
I've
though
only
it's
seen
like the
it.
weirdest situation, it's more weird with females than it is with males for some reason, but I prefer the female.
Okay.
I've only seen a female, but one of my coworkers, she told me something interesting. She goes to a dude and she said his perspective on things when he explains things to her is different because I guess he's like less biased. Like he's a man, so he's less biased, I guess, in a way. I don't know if that's the right way to say
I agree
it.
with that. They'll keep it
So-
real with you where,
Yeah.
you know, in certain circumstances, then a woman may sugarcoat it to a point. I understand that.
That's kind of weird. I don't know
Okay,
if I wanna do
so
that.
Yes,
I
let's hear
prefer-
your...
my, because obviously I've been with both. I've had both. Not Ben. Is it Ben with both? Is that considered like an encounter? I've had
Your second. You're getting your
Well,
second
I've had
opinion.
both too, so then we're both twinning over here.
We're
You're getting your second opinion, Montana.
Yeah, by twinning. I find women to be a lot rougher, and they don't care. And when you say, "Oh, I have endometriosis, I have a lot of pain," like a lady was talking about, they're like, "Yeah, we all have pain. Yeah,
Ew.
don't worry about it. Yeah, you have some clots. Oh, and then one time she put it in, she was like, not to get graphic, but she's like hitting the thing, and she was, oh, you're shallow, which means you're never gonna be able to give birth naturally. You're gonna have to do C-sections. And she said it so nonchalantly, and it was like, I find them to be much more
Abrasive.
Abrasive, and yeah, and men need to see the medical side of it, and
Yeah.
they're more
Right.
gentle, and they see it like, oh, you have really bad pain. I don't know how that feels.
Exactly.
I can tell that this is scientifically. I can tell that this is the wall. I'm not going to try to pierce you to death. So,
Well, apparently I went to the wrong male doctor.
yeah, I've only seen. I mean, I've seen a couple. Some creep me out though. Some you can tell. But some, and the other thing too is that they're on their best behavior, and they have a female nurse in the room, so they're on their best behavior. It's not as creepy, even though there's still times it's like,
Yeah.
it's a little creepy. It's creepy.
Now the
either
question
way.
for the men are you comfortable with your women going to see a male gynecologist over a woman? I know quite a few men that would not let their significant others see a male gynecologist.
That's
Same.
a good question.
I've had, yes. They say no, absolutely not.
Yes.
Female. No matter
Yep.
what my opinion is on it, it's like, no, I don't feel comfortable. What do you mean you don't feel comfortable?
That's
do you
against
think he's
HIPAA.
gonna
It's not your business
do?
who I
I mean,
see.
we're not going on a date.
Yeah.
I've been asked to bring a camera in the room with me to make sure legit that there was a woman doctor in there. I'm like, you are out of your fucking mind.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Oh
Goodbye.
Bye.
I'm literally got the guy, my feet are in the stirrups. My fucking phone is blowing up. I'm like, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't know. And how about men though? Like, don't they have to get that thing that checked? Would they?
They get that
They
that
probably
cough.
They'd have to do the woman, right?
They have to bend over and cough or whatever.
But I would
They
think
have to
it
hold
for
their
the
balls,
woman.
cup their balls, and cough.
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
I got cold
On
hands.
that,
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
take a little break for a second. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go cough up 6.
Miguel says, guys, what would you prefer, male or female? And then J.R. Harris says, a male will always rate from 1 to 10. What are you? Okay. So maybe do the guys prefer males or females when they cup their balls? I want to know that. That's an interesting question.
Because that's kind of a really weird situation, just like ours is.
Yeah.
But actually, like probably a man doing it to another man, like that's like.
I think women feel more comfortable with women, and I think men probably feel more comfortable with women.
Yeah.
But then again, if they're not so like good in the area, they might not feel as comfortable with women because ego and all that shit get involved. So that's an interesting topic.
That's what I think though happened with the women that I saw is that their ego was too big and they were just like, yeah, okay. So what I was telling them is like, I had endometriosis too, and she was just like, yeah, we all have pain, and like yeah, you have some clots. And she's touching them and everything.
So that's what your doctor told you? Like, yeah, we all have pain. Oh hell
yeah, she put me on hydrocodone because it was the pain was so bad I would pass out and throw up, and it was excruciating. It went away as soon as I had the kids, but it was excruciating. And the one that listened to me was the man.
So yours went away when you had kids?
It's supposed to go away when you have kids, unless you have something else going on. You might have that thing that's it's not MTV, of course. Teen Mom, she had it, but it like never went away. And she had like 4 kids.
Mine came
fucking freezing. I'm not gonna lie, people. I'm sorry.
I know, me too. Yeah, you might have something different then, because mine, it's supposed to go away. It's due to something in your uterus, I believe.
Well, yeah, because mine happened after I had kids, or like at least that's when I started feeling it. It was after I had kids, and they were like, "Yeah, we're gonna remove it, but there's like a 70% chance it can come back." So that's why they like gave me an IUD with like hormones and shit, and like totally just took out my tubes because they're like, "Are you planning on having any more kids?" I was like, "Nope." They're like, "Okay, well, while we're in here, do you want us to just like take out your tubes?" I was like, "Yes, please do it."
Why didn't they offer to take out? Why didn't they offer to do a full hysterectomy?
So they did. They said that they could do that, but I would go into early menopause and I would have to take medication and stuff like that, and I was not prepared to do that at the time. I was like,
because when the last time I went, because I don't plan on having any children. I'm almost 95% sure. And I was initially going to get my tubes tied, but my doctor mentioned, well, if you're going to just do that and you don't ever plan on having children, why not just get the full hysterectomy and just be done with it? At that point, that you're less likely to contract some sort of cervical cancer or something like that. That's one less cancer you have to fucking worry about at that point. Like if you're not going to be bearing a child or anything like that, then what is the point? But
right. That makes sense. I mean, like my mom had cervical cancer, so I kind of have to get those. I have to get those tests like every year. Even though I don't. Now they switched it from every year to every 3 years now. But if you have, cervical cancer running in your family or whatever, you're supposed to get it every year, even though like I don't, but yeah. So
I feel like I'm the abominable snowman over here. I'm not gonna
You
lie.
look mad comfortable though.
I'm all
that sweater,
This thing came from Amazon. It was like my best purchase on Amazon. I thought I ordered it in black, but it came in gray. But I love it, and now I'm ordering it in black because I have to have it in every color.
Yes.
it looks so comfortable.
Oh my god,
It
I
does.
live in this thing.
Jojo says, good question, Miguel. If you're going to have your prostate checked, whose fingers would you want inside you?
What did I miss while I was gone? I felt like I just missed something.
Oh, he was just asking, like, guys, what would you prefer, male or female?
Oh.
And then JR says, a male will always rate 1 to 10. What are you? Are you serious? So do you ask your
Male will always rate from
Do you
1 to
ask
10.
your-
What does that even mean?
you ask your doctor, like, hey, what do you think? 1 to 10. Like, is that what guys do in the doctor's office?
You guys
that
asked them to
nice?
rate your dicks? Like,
With their
seriously?
dick out? Is that what I want to know this question because us women, I'm pretty sure we're not like, hey, how do you rate this?
Is there better?
No?
That guy that was in the lead, is that one better?
What do you think of this down here? Like,
Is she
Better hope-
purring? Is she not? Like, what's going on?
is she pour up or is she like tight? Like, I gotta know.
I highly doubt that a doctor is rating somebody's penis size. Like, oh, you are packing, dude.
That's
Like,
what I thought he meant.
Yeah, I think that's what he means. And
yeah, that's nuts.
I
That
don't
is
know.
weird.
If I asked the doctor though 1 to 10 and he told me like a 5, I would put 5 everywhere to make sure he saw it. Every argument we got into would be like,
Oh my god.
I would be
You
like,
rated
you're
me
fired.
a 5, motherfucker.
He says if it's a male, he better have small fingers. What does that mean? Like, do they stick their fingers somewhere? They stick them up your
What?
ass? What?
yeah.
They for the prostate, they stick their fingers up their ass.
Yeah.
One, yeah, man. And then they
Yeah, because your
do the thing.
prostate
cough?
is in your ass. Yeah.
That's
Oh.
why I
Reminds
asked.
me
Like,
of
in
that
order for you
American
to
Pie
get there, you
movie.
gotta stick your finger up there.
I thought it was just cupping the balls and then you cough.
That's too
No.
So
easy.
it's like
Do it
cupping the
like-
Well,
balls.
that's where, like, it all intertwines together, I
And
believe.
a
No.
finger, and
I mean,
a
I don't have a
finger.
dick, so I don't know, but I believe you have to go in their ass.
Yeah.
Like, yes, the coughing and the cupping of, yes, but their prostrate, you have to go in their ass.
They check
Or
their
you
their
woman
size.
made that up just to be like,
No, no. She's right. They have to
No,
check
no.
the size of your prostate.
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
If it's enlarged or whatever.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He says, no, they're rating
That's fucked up.
his asshole. LOL, 1 being tight, 10 being loose.
What's
Oh,
wrong?
God.
He's gonna tell us late.
I just want to say I'm loving how we're just, the past 2 weeks, we've been winging it, and the shit that has been coming out is just
I
fucking
know.
amazing. I love it.
I love it. I did
No
not
real topics, no nothing. We are just going off the cuff and winging it, and it's been
This is-
great.
I feel like this is the best time when we just winging this shit. Like, I mean, yeah, we have a little bit of topics written down, but like, we're just going with the flow, and I love this. I love our little chemistry we got going on here. Jojo says, "Hey, doc, so what's my rate?" Oh my god.
I'm not even gonna lie. That's gonna be another question I'm gonna go in there and ask. Like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
need you to tell me what my cooter looks like. What
But-
are we rating my cooter? Like, let me know. Is
Are
she
you
fat?
comparing
Is she
it- are you
slim?
But
Is
are you
she,
comparing it to like the STDs you've
I
seen
don't-
today and the nasty?
Yes.
Okay.
Am I STD free? Please. Thank you.
The pretty scale.
I don't
has
think
to
I'd
be different.
ever ask my doctor that.
No.
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 I would never ask
me
my
if she just
doctor.
had one.
I'm gonna start now though. I'm
Oh.
gonna
Yo, I
be like-
literally might fucking legit ask her next time I go in there. Like, So we were talking. I will explain. We were talking on our podcast about rating our vaginas. Can you rate my vagina and tell me what number from 1 to 10 would you give my vagina? Like,
Yes.
I need this. But then I'll be honest, I'm like, all right, do I really want to know? Because if I know, then I'm going to be highly offended if I don't get the number I'm looking for. And then I'm going to be pissed the fuck off.
She's going to start canceling your follow-ups.
We have to know everybody's score, okay? We got to know, like, 1 through 10. We got to know the score. JoJo says Doc's rating outside aesthetic 10. Tilted uterus 4. Hey, I don't think a tilted uterus is a bad thing. I don't think that. That just means I think it's more pleasurable for the guy, to be honest, because it's curved. Just like a curved dick is more pleasurable for a woman sometimes.
But have you seen them?
Where are all the guys with the curved penises out there?
Yeah. Comment. Hey, they're curved for because they can hit the wall any way position, tilted or not. Jimmy says, yeah, they stick their fingers in your ass, and if he has big fingers or knuckles, it's a bummer.
Oh, they lube it up. Calm down, Jimmy.
Now y'all know what it feels like to get a finger in your ass.
I was gonna say the things that they're trying to do to us. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Now y'all know what it feels like. Do you like that? Do you like that?
And we have one size. One size fits all, and it's metal, and it goes like this, and it goes like this.
Yeah.
You guys have variety finger packs.
Stick that up your ass and see how that fucking feels. How about that?
Can you imagine the doctor?
You're worried about a
use
fucking
this
finger.
one?
Let's stick
Does he
some
get
metal
this
fucking
one?
tongues up your asshole.
Daddy finger.
Right? A tongue that opens up like this. Like, come on. If you had this going in your ass, then come talk.
Yeah.
Check.
Yeah, exactly.
If I were a doctor and had to do that to guys, I'd be like, all right, let's play a game. You're going to guess what finger I'm putting in there.
Yeah.
Outside lips, 9.
Guess what finger, motherfucker?
Is it the thumb today?
That's 1 to 10. Pick a number.
Were you a good boy?
How many appointments have you missed?
We are sadistic.
Yo, I gotta tell you, this quick little story, okay? So I was going to a military doctor, right? He stuck his finger up my ass. Okay, this was like a certain appointment that I was getting done for like my whole endometriosis thing and shit. And he had to like check everything. And he stuck his finger up my ass. And then months later, I take my daughter to the doctor. And it's the same exact doctor who stuck his finger up my ass. And I told my daughter, she thought it was the funniest thing ever. I was like, oh my God, that's the same doctor that came in and stuck his finger up my ass. And she was like, what? She was like,
did you call a flag? Did you throw a flag in that one? That sounds suspiciously made up.
Red card.
God, that's it. We're walking out of here right now before he sticks a finger in your ass. Let's go.
No, like he walked.
Got my camera.
As soon as he walked in the room to check out like my daughter or whatever, and I was just like, oh shit. Like, and I was like, oh hey, good to see you.
That's strange.
Oh, it was
my
nice
gosh.
seeing you again.
Oh hey, remember me? Remember me when you finger on my ass? Remember that?
Me?
Good times. Hey, this is my daughter though. Hey,
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's holy
Oh
cow.
my God.
He'd be like, yeah, she looks like you.
Jimmy says, y'all are wild. Miguel says, hey, Jimmy, what if the doctor's fingers looked like an egg roll? How would you feel?
sausage fingers.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
jeez.
Oh my god.
Just as, in all seriousness for a minute, a tilted uterus is no joke, Mom. It gets to a point of being uncomfortable and painful. Give it 10 years, though I hope you never have to find out. Oh,
Well,
don't
maybe
do
maybe that's part of the problem. E.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. Don't tell me that. I don't want to have a tilted uterus for that.
Oh fuck. Let's get it untilted. How do we get it untilted? Let's figure out how we get your uterus untilted. Let's all go home and do our homework and see how you untilt a uterus.
There's got to
Would it
be a
would it
yoga
be the
position
curve
for
the other
that.
way?
Yes. What position do you get in to be untilted?
Maybe
Yeah.
I just
You
stop
gotta
using
do like
yoga.
reverse cowgirl or something. Maybe that's how you untilt it.
I do that too.
Well, maybe you
not
gotta just do
working.
that all the time. Like, I don't know.
Maybe you do
Oh,
it
that's like
yourself.
the only position is that. Sorry.
You pick your favorite position that you like to be in and say, "Listen, this is really helping me."
This is
You gotta
good
do
for
this
my
all the
tilted
time.
uterus. This is
For
great.
science.
Oh, well,
Nice.
that's doggy style for me, but I mean, that's my favorite. I don't have to look
There
at
you
you.
go.
Awkward. I can just get it, pound it, good to go. That's
See? She was right. You're pounding.
Yep. See, that's why your fucking uterus is tilted. You're getting
Maybe
pounded.
that's why. Maybe that's why. Maybe I need to switch it up to like boring ass missionary. That's
I
stupid.
love missionary. I like missionary because I feel like you can connect with that person in missionary. I
Unless
mean,
you don't want to, yeah.
I guess if you're having like a random one-on-one encounter and just having a one-night stand, doggy style is definitely probably the way to go. But if you're being like actually intimate with somebody, I would prefer to have that face-on-face interaction. I want to see your face. I want you to see my reactions.
Yeah,
I don't know.
about that.
No.
Usually,
You're getting
you know what
nutty.
though? Doggy
Crickets.
style is like a good way when a girl's tired and you're like, all right, this has got to be over with. I'm gonna just flip over here real quick.
No
You
way. I
know?
feel like I do more work in doggy style than I do any other time.
No way, cat cow pose. Come on, that's all.
No, you gotta throw that shit back,
yeah.
bro. You gotta throw
No,
that shit
I'm saying-
back.
I'm
You
saying
gotta-
if you're over it, like
You
if
gotta
you're
put
ready to
some
go to
work
bed.
in.
No, I'm
No,
saying, but if you're ready to
sometimes-
go to bed, you know,
Yeah.
you're over
I
it. I'm
feel
gonna
like
flip over real quick.
I do more work during doggy style than I do like missionary. I feel like I do. But
Well, I don't really think a woman
Oh,
really
yeah,
does
of
anything in
course.
missionary too much. It's
Okay.
usually the man thing, but
I mean, I have to like hold up my legs, but that's it. They're like on the headboard all the way.
I
up.
just wrap them around them.
Oh, okay.
Never-
so you're
never
just
bring
dead.
Yeah.
Never bring up topics again.
I mean, they're all over the place at some point, but I'm just saying.
E, you gotta add me on Snapchat so I can show what I've got for Christmas.
Yes.
Whoa.
I don't have you
On
on
that note,
Snapchat.
gotta go. Bye, Evelyn.
He's not going anywhere. Whatever. Lean back the other way. What other
It's not
way?
you. It's not your work.
Lean back which way? Like, I don't know how to.
All right, we were joking about fixing the tilted uterus. It's not something you can like really fix. So it doesn't matter which way she leans, it ain't fixing it.
You guys are like trying to figure this shit out like a fucking
We're
calculus
trying
problem.
really hard.
I
This is the best
can't.
part. The best part.
They're like, how do I get
Let's figure this out. Legit. I was joking, everybody. Like, seriously.
JoJo says you don't get it untilted. You learn to deal with it and avoid certain positions. I don't want to avoid certain positions.
I was gonna say she's not gonna do that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna do what I do, and if it messes it up, just cut the bitch off.
Next.
Indeed. Miguel's laughing. Oh no, E. Doggy will be impossible in 10 years. You'll like it until your sciatica.
See, that's what I have. I have sciatica.
Same.
Try
Yeah.
yes, and trying
Yes.
to have sex like doggy style, or when you're laying like face down and the guy like from the back like that way.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm gonna be able to move afterwards.
It
I'm
hurts
like,
you,
I
like,
can't
right
walk
here?
for a week after that. Yes, from
You gotta
it's from
do
your like
yoga.
your butt bone.
You feel
up,
it down
like,
your
to
leg,
the-
man.
You gotta do yoga.
Yep.
Yoga
Yeah.
helps you stretch everything out. You have to do yoga.
Yes,
Oh, I be stretching. It don't help. Yeah, it don't help.
Yeah.
I
no,
love
she's
doing
right.
I'm like, I gotta go see my chiropractor. Are you paying for my visit after you did here broke my goddamn back?
I don't know. I love it. I just don't really have time for it anymore. Like, I was doing it for a little bit, but now I'm like, whatever. I don't have time for it. But I do want to get into it because
Same.
it definitely helps you stretch all your muscles and relaxes you. And it's just like, I don't know. It's really good. And I only like
kills me.
I used to go to yoga
It's so
classes.
loud.
I love the sound effects.
I'm
of the
peeing
wine.
my cup. Box wine Thursday today.
Thirsty
Mine's lemon flavored
Thursday.
water.
I'm not gonna lie. I was really excited that we had our show tonight. I know that we tried to really do for Thursdays. It just didn't pan out that way. I'm good with Fridays too, but I have off on Monday. It's going to be a great 3-day weekend, and we're getting this done, and then we can enjoy the rest of our weekend with our friends and family or whatever. And I'll be here with the dogs and ripping my house apart. Thankfully, they're sleeping right now.
Right.
But
I don't have no tilted uterus. Get out of here.
well, I don't. I got my 2 dogs. That's all I got, and they're damn near children.
Oh, she says, fuck Power P. Team Power T you up in her. No, we do not all have tilted uteruses, okay? It's just me.
Yeah, I don't have a tilted uterus.
I don't have a tilted uterus.
It's just
I
me.
need my uterus to get tilted right about now is what I goddamn need. Like, shit. Fuck what you people are talking about?
It's been a while since I've had mine untilted. Okay, I need to get mine
jeez.
untilted. Anyways, whatever.
I just can't believe somebody said lean back the other way. Like, lean back. Like, you're Fat Joe in this place, and you're just leaning back.
Go forward?
Like, move a certain way, and then it will automatically heal itself.
I got that song in my head
Like,
now.
like, as soon as he said that, I couldn't get out of my head because I just feel like I need to be Fat Joe and just keep leaning back. I'm figuring it the fuck out. Like, what?
My uterus don't dance. I'll come up with some more lyrics later.
No, seriously.
We need a remix.
Montana is way too quiet about her uterus. You know what? Montana's whole body needs to be repurposed, like a furniture, a piece of furniture. Her whole body needs to. I mean, you have a beautiful body, Montana. Don't get me wrong, but the inside, it needs to be repurposed. Like,
I was gonna say, this sounds like something a guy would start saying and then immediately start backtracking and come out of what you just said.
no.
No, you're pretty. Hold on.
No. That's not what I meant. I meant the inside. I mean, you're beautiful inside and out. But I'm saying the organ.
You got a gorgeous body, baby, but I'm gonna need you to get your insides together.
I'll get right on that, guys.
Yeah. Get right on that, okay? So I wanted to touch on, like, what do you guys think about Valentine's Day? How do you feel about that?
I like chocolate. I like it the next day when it's all on sale.
Yeah, okay, the next day. You're all about Valentine's Day the next day. But, like, what
Next
about the day? Are you, like, expecting shit? Or are you, like, not? You're, like, not for it? Or are you, like...
I'm indifferent. I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me.
No? So you're not, like, if you don't get anything on Valentine's Day, you're, like, all right, whatever.
Like,
Doesn't
I
bother
know. I mean, but like if you're single, then you're single. You know, that's when it's like you party with the girls. But you know, if you have a significant other, I mean, I think every girl's different. Like I've always been the type of girl like, don't get me anything stuffed and animal, please don't. Just no, ever. I was always that person. Like, just you want to get me something, chocolate. I'm happy. You know, I don't need roses. You know, if you want to get a card too, cool. But I mean, chocolate, whatever.
Yeah. What about you, Montana?
Oh, I think I should go last for this one.
All right, Tweet. What do you think about Valentine's Day?
I like Valentine's Day. I think that I'm trying to find the right words to really express how I feel about it without coming off weird.
You're done.
That's weird, right?
I was gonna say, wasn't it?
I was
wasn't it
thinking
based on a
myself that was
massacre?
weird. I think Valentine's Day is for beginners. If you're in love, you should be in love every day of the year. One day shouldn't make a fucking difference. I think that there are more important days of the year than Valentine's Day. I think Valentine's Day should be special. But I think that every day should be special.
Right.
But yes, I think that you should try to make it a little bit more special than any other day. Or, you know, I guess in some form or fashion, I would.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know if buying gifts, I don't think is necessary. Maybe dinner, drinks, just being alone, having some time to each other. You know, if you have children, you don't have children, or what have you, I would say that. But I don't really think that gifts are necessary. I don't think gifts are necessary at Christmas. I don't think gifts are necessary at birthdays. I think that those things you should be doing throughout the year, just on a spontaneity, just spontaneous. I can't say the word right now. I've had too much wine. Spontaneously throughout the year.
I got you, girl. I got you.
I was gonna say the other word, spontaneity. I still can't even fucking say
Spontaneity
that.
or something like that.
Yeah. That's we get the fucking point at that point. But yes, I think that it's important, but it's nothing.
Yeah. No, I mean, I feel like
Just another day.
Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, I feel like it's just a regular day, and I feel like it's just something that companies are like just trying to make money off of. Like, oh, it's Valentine's Day, you have to purchase this and this and this, like all these like flowers and chocolates and stuffed animals and cards and all this shit. And I'm just like, it's so unnecessary. Like, Valentine's Day is just a fucking joke to me. And I feel like if you're in a serious relationship, like Valentine's Day should be like not every day, but like it should be like spontaneous, like you said. And it should just be like, oh, I'm thinking of you. I'm here at the time. I see something I love and I think that you would like it. So I'm going to get it for you. That kind of thing. Not just like a specific day where, okay, I have to buy her all this shit because it's February 14th. And this is what we're supposed to do. You know, that kind of
You could buy me the Gucci on February 15th and I'll love you all through the year.
Amen, sister.
All right, so I'm gonna kill
like, if you give me that day after chocolate or the York peppermint patties, oh my god, I love those. Or like the chocolate covered strawberries or the chocolate cherries or whatever. The day after, I'm good. Like, I know you got it on sale. I don't give a shit. Like, I don't need like the flowers and all that other stuffed animal crap, whatever. Like, just another day to me. So what do you think, Montana?
Okay, so I'm gonna try to articulate this as well as I possibly can. So probably not very well. a lot of these commercial holidays that we celebrate are either pagan related or Christian related holidays. Saint Valentine was a martyr who was murdered for standing up for his faith, and we took that and rolled with it to make money, right?
Yep.
You know, Halloween was All Souls Eve was actually for, that was a whole different reason behind that. That could also have a pagan purpose behind the Halloween itself. So all of these things that are basically commercialized just so companies make money, and it doesn't end. It goes from one to the next. I don't know if you noticed, there's really no lull. It's all something going on. There's always the next one going on. Next one, St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick was Spanish, who went to Ireland, and again, I mean that's a Catholicism thing. But these holidays are either patron saint days or pagan holidays, and they romanticize them and they make them into this big thing. And I get actually insulted for someone to buy me a card and to send me flowers on Valentine's Day, and that's supposed to be in my love. Like, I'm insulted by that because you're part of the problem. You're part of the problem.
Yeah.
The best part, like you guys said, the best part for me is going to CVS a week later and finding my favorite candy for 75% off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, there's
Now
absolutely
you got 2
shit.
boxes of chocolate for the price of
For the
one.
price of
For the price of
Now you're a real winner.
So, to me, it just validates the stupidity more of people who will do anything to go along and to do what women, it's a whole. I'm a drag about it, but I hate it. I think it's stupid. So
Yeah.
dumb.
It's a money pit.
I don't know if I hate it. I think that it's. I get exactly what Montana is saying. I think that it is everything about it is wrong. But I think that if out of one day of the year for the people who really struggle with finding that one day out of the year to be romantic or to just be in love, they take that one day out of the year and they try to make the best out of it that they can. But, I want more out of a relationship than just one day.
Right.
So I'm not going to settle for just one day a year. I want that every day, or not every day, but I want that
Bits and pieces, right?
bits and pieces all the time. Like we don't have to celebrate our love on one single fucking day. That means absolutely nothing. We should be celebrating it every single day. Whether, and doesn't mean buying each other anything. It's just showing affection, appreciation. Thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. Whatever. Small gestures like that go so fucking far that people don't even realize it. Just saying,
That's exactly right. That's
like
exactly right.
that
I
is
don't
exactly.
celebrate.
So Valentine's Day is nothing. Like making the small things like that go way more than one stupid fucking holiday. That's why I never
Mother's
fucking
Day.
buy gifts for birthdays or for Christmas or anything, because I think that should be something that you sporadically do through the year or See, I still can't even fucking say it.
Spontaneously for 500.
Spontaneously, yes. See, thank you.
It's basically mandatory days that people are telling you need to do this.
Yeah.
So my Mother's Day is the day my kids were born. I don't celebrate Mother's Day. I don't do Father's Day. And I don't do Christmas gifts either. If I look at something and I go, my brother would love that. E would love that. Sweet would love that. One of you guys would love that. Doesn't matter when it is. I don't want a mandatory date of when it's appropriate to give it to you. If I'm thinking of you, I'm gonna do something for you.
I'm gonna buy it. Yep.
Yeah, I don't need mandatory dates.
But the only thing I ask for on Mother's Day is for my kids to get along and us to not argue.
Good luck with that, girl.
Please, seriously, can we just all get along on Mother's Day? That's the one day out of the year, and it so happens to be on my birthday this year. So I'm just please, can we just have a good day? Just one good day.
Your present. Yes, that's my present.
That's my gift. I don't want gifts. I don't want nothing else. Can we just all get along? That's
Have
it.
you guys noticed too that men think that women, or is it me, between the four of us? So like, this is a good ratio.
Yeah.
Scott said this about how he doesn't believe in it either, but he'll still get her flowers and chocolate, whatever, even if she swears up and down. Do women actually say, "I hate Valentine's Day"? But then, do you guys ever secretly hope for something or anticipate maybe a surprise card or flowers? Even though
I'd rather
I'm
get that on
saying
a
it,
non-holiday.
Yeah.
I'd rather get flowers on a
rather-
normal day and be more surprised.
I mean, I think it's expected.
Yeah, it is expected.
And that's the unfortunate part. It is expected that you do that for the other person because everybody else does it for everybody else. So you automatically expect getting flowers or getting a card or whatever.
but do you guys expect
how
it?
about? I mean, I
Just
guess
like you
I
were
would
saying,
expect it.
Martina, they just created these companies, just took it and ran with it a little bit. You know.
Let me go to these comments real quick. Montana's uterus is lined with basil, so she's good.
I'll take it.
She says, I don't ever celebrate V-Day. It's the stupidest holiday ever. Yes, we agree. Restaurants are full. The chocolates is from previous years that didn't sell. And
Not
flowers
true.
are triple the price. Freaking stupid.
The chocolate is not from last year.
There's none left. We ate it all.
Dinner and drinks is every day. He says, fact, I agree. What should I get my girl? She lives in England. Why is her
Well,
girl?
you better go to fucking England. Is where you better go.
You better
Right?
send it now, man. COVID
Yeah,
slows that shit
seriously. You
down.
know the U.S. Postal Service sucks right now. So
You better send it now.
Yeah, you better definitely send that ahead of time. Oh, you can always send her a cookie basket from my job. You know, put it
Exactly.
on her and we'll send it out to her.
Yeah.
there you
Send
go.
flowers at work on a Wednesday in June for no reason. Yes,
That's what I'm
girl.
talking about, JoJo. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
definitely. Miguel says, and it would probably take 2 months to get there.
Exactly. Send it now.
Yes. Mhm.
What's the date today? 14th? Right? 14th is today,
Yeah,
January.
we have a month, so it's gonna be late. Valentine's Day doesn't mean shit to me personally either, but you better believe I'm gonna get my girl flowers and stuff just in case it means something to her. Even if she swears up and down, it doesn't.
That's what
Well,
I'm
that's
saying.
where,
Like,
that's where,
Gentlemen,
Just
Scott.
in case, cover all bases, Scott. Thank you.
yeah, but like communication also has to play a role in this. Like you have to
Right.
understand, where she's, coming from, what she wants. But
Right.
he said the last time I thought it was cute was back in like 4th grade when parents had to get us cards and candy for our friends. Back when I didn't have the opportunity to spend money on my homies.
Why are you spending money on your homies and not your girl? That's weird.
When he was
A
talking
lot
about when he was a kid.
Oh,
Like,
Wait.
when you were in school and you made the little thing on your
Yeah,
desk,
the
the little
little-
like
yeah,
envelope
mhm.
on your desk. Like, that's when I
Oh
liked
my
Valentine's
God.
Day. That was fun. I'm not gonna lie, that was fun.
He says, you're right, I'm canceling Valentine's Day. AK, you Puerto Rican?
No, but I have a Spanish girl living somewhere inside here. No, I'm Greek and Italian.
we get that mixed
and-
up a lot. People ask
Yeah.
me all the time if I'm Latina all the time.
I get
Yeah.
that a lot. I do
You
get that
probably
a
get
lot.
more
I know.
than I do. You look more than I do.
I do. I say one Spanish word at work and they start talking to me and I'm like, oh shit, I need to
Yeah,
study
no
more.
hablo.
Un poquito, lo siento, un poquito.
Miguel is
Cuídate.
not even Puerto Rican in the least bit.
Really? I thought he was.
He is
Anyway.
not Puerto Rican.
I have a Puerto Rican
Miguel,
best
tell
friend.
them tell them what country you're from.
Uh-oh. Oh, my God.
Dominican?
On the spot.
He's
His name is-
Salvadorian.
Salvadorian. Oh, that's cool.
Okay. Yeah. Jojo says absolutely not. If I tell you that I don't celebrate a holiday, please don't get me nothing because it means I'm not getting you jack.
Nothing.
Exactly.
No card. No nothing.
Nothing. Scott, good idea. And he also said, women will tell you not to get her nothing, but in reality they do. You'll know if you don't buy her shit.
Yeah, Scott's
Yeah,
probably
find
dated
out.
some
That's a
crazies.
good idea.
Crazy girls are like, don't give me anything, and then he listens just because he's listening, and then he gets the fifth degree.
She
Why
gets
didn't you
pissy
give me
because I
anything?
didn't get the flowers.
Yeah, and Scott's
Uh-huh.
like, I'm confused.
Oh, okay.
Poor
This
Scott.
next comment's gonna get y'all. Jimmy,
Yeah,
money for the bill. She would like that better.
Jimmy for the
Hell
win.
yeah.
Pay my light bill, Jimmy, please.
Please. I would love that for once a month. Please.
I'd like my mortgage paid, please.
Right? Let him school y'all little guys out there, you know? No, y'all can guess. Wait, let them guess?
Oh, let the
about
guys
what
guess.
what country he was born.
I already told
Oh,
them.
Oh, he said, wow, wrong.
No,
I said
what?
Dominican. Hold on, let me get a close look.
Guatemalan.
Guatemalan?
Dominican
He's one of them.
or from Haitian?
He's
He's not
one of 'em.
Dominican. No, he's not fucking Haitian.
He's a little light. He's a pale
He's-
Haitian.
Mexican guy.
You're not Dominican?
He said, no, Miguel, those mind games, if that's not the case. Those are mind
Yeah.
games. If that's not the case.
Yeah,
Right?
she's like that. That's not good. She celebrates one weekend
Want to play a
too.
game?
He said next day, she's like, want to play a game? And he's laughing, and he's still laughing. Haitian. Okay.
Hey!
Yeah, he's so far from Haitian. It's not even.
Sorry.
Jojo says Miguel is Cuban.
Are you Cuban,
He's
Miguel?
not
He
Cuban.
could be Cuban. He looks Cuban. He could
Can we
be.
phone a friend, Miguel? Can we buy it?
I mean, I dated the man. He's not fucking Cuban. He's not Puerto Rican. He's
Girl,
Haitian.
You don't know?
He's from
Right?
South
Yeah,
America,
it's the same
and I
thing.
believe
oh my God, you
I
dated
could have sworn he was Salvadorian or Guatemalan.
Honduran.
Honduran. Okay. I was fucking
I
close,
can't keep- I
Miguel.
don't
I
even
was
know
close.
anymore.
I was on the same goddamn continent.
She's like, I dated you. I just don't know where you're from.
I was close.
He was
close.
And you remember your name though.
I
That counts.
She was like, I'm on this the whole time we were dating. I'm sorry. You were somewhere around that area. You're right.
I was close.
We got it.
I've been there.
He said you were close. And he's laughing.
They're literally like pretty fucking close together.
All right, so I think we're gonna wrap up the show tonight.
Yes, I gotta
That's
get
it?
to
That
bed,
was so
ladies. I
quick.
gotta be up at fucking 5:30 with these dogs.
I know. I have to get up at
That
like.
was so quick though.
It was a
Ooh.
good show.
I mean, you
Great
just
show.
came on, so yeah. It
Montana's
would be quick
excited.
for you, but don't. You better like clear your whole schedule for next Friday because we're gonna do this Friday. So make sure you
Next
tell your
Friday
boss.
though, right?
Yeah, next Friday.
Yeah,
not tomorrow.
not this Friday, not tomorrow, next Friday. Be like, I can't come into work. I don't care if that bitch is pregnant or not. Like, Miguel says, it's cool, LOL. You tried.
That's all you can do.
It was good while it lasted. You know.
Yeah.
Wait, he lives in Miami and you live in Pennsylvania. When did you guys date?
Since when does he live in Miami?
He said he was in Miami, didn't he?
I was
Or no?
Orlando. Orlando?
Orlando or
All
Miami?
right, so Miguel,
the
when
Orlando
did you
guy?
move to Florida? Because he's a Jersey boy. He was living in Jersey.
Uh-oh.
So if he moved to Florida recently and now dating a girl in England, then I don't know. Oh, see, he's in Orlando now. All right, well, good for you. But when we dated, he was living in Jersey.
Well, I'll be passing through Orlando tomorrow night, passing
Oh, boy.
through on the other side. But we're not meeting up. I'm just letting you know. Like, I'm passing
Disclaimer.
through. I'll wave to you from my car as I'm on the interstate.
If you need a tow truck driver, that's who you call.
Okay, cool. Like I know who to call. He said, last March I moved down here. Okay.
What about your kids? Your kids ain't down there?
Oh shit. Jojo says Big Daddy said good show.
Thanks, Big Daddy.
Big Daddy!
I'm totally not calling you that. Totally not calling you that.
Hannah's like, no, that's where I draw the line.
I'm
Okay.
gonna stroke his ego a little bit. I bet he likes it.
Pinot Grigio.
Like, I stayed
Meanwhile, I
in
look like the fucking abominable snowman over here.
Nah. You
He
look
says we
comfortable.
love Ybor. Just one. Jaden lives in Port Richey. Oh.
His kids.
Why are you not calling him that, Montana? Oh, she left. She's like, fuck you.
Swerve.
I don't.
I love y'all. I will see you next Friday. Have a great rest
My
of
son's-
your
My
weekend.
son's
Have a
ESPN
great.
updates keep coming.
Oh, okay. Well, Black said, why are you not calling him Big Daddy?
I don't call
There's
things
many
that.
reasons.
That's not my thing.
We don't do that here. I'm sorry. This is Power P. We don't call people daddies.
I just want to end with, I hope everybody has a great weekend. Everybody celebrates Monday with something positive. For Martin Luther King, please support in any way that you possibly can. It is important right now, and let's just try to fucking move forward. Let's make 21 a better fucking year. And we will see you next Friday.
Yes, definitely. I love that. Make 2021 your year. And Black says you can call me Chocolate Daddy. Ew.
All right, I stroked your ego enough today. We're done with the whole I gave you one daddy
See what
thing,
you
and that is
started?
all
Maybe
you're
on
getting, okay?
Valentine's Day.
Chocolate
Bye.
Daddy. Yes, and we are gonna end this on that note. Yes, Lady E here, the host of Power P, every Friday nights at 8 p.m. Stay tuned. Sunday nights and Tuesday nights at 9:10 p.m. for our other Clock Watch show that we do. Hopefully you'll see me, Montana, on there. Maybe a little bit of tweet every now and
I'll
then.
try. The week is tough for me, but I will definitely try.
It's hard. I know. It's definitely hard. And I'm so glad Andrea came on.
Yes,
to
thank you,
join us
Andrea.
tonight.
Thank
I
you.
love you. I love having you on here. Another comment, JoJo, chocolate thunder. But yeah, I think this was a great show, and I really appreciate everybody commenting and tuning in tonight. And I love how we're just winging it. It's girls' night. You know, Thirsty Thursday tonight, Box Wine Fridays. I don't know, like we're gonna.
Don't forget about my man Guy.
Oh my God!
Oh, Guy Fieri,
Don't forget
I love
about my
him.
man Guy. Okay.
We can't forget about.
Boom.
We love him. You met him?
Yes, I
Love
did.
that guy.
Girl, you missed the earlier part of the episode.
Oh, dang. I'm jealous.
Okay. You have to rewatch it. You have to rewatch the beginning. So yeah. But
All right.
I want to thank everybody for coming on tonight and joining us and tuning in. I love our girl nights together. This is like my only outlet to my life. So I really enjoy this. I can let loose. I can have fun. I hope you guys have a good laugh tonight. Have some fun. And I actually learned a lot. I don't know about you guys. I did. Learned a lot about a lot
I
of
learned
things.
not how to say fucking spontaneity or whatever the fuck the word is.
You got it. You got
Did I
it.
say it
One
right?
time
You got it.
Woo!
We're gonna get tweet at the thesaurus and a dictionary. But
Tweet,
yeah,
you like to
It's
play
just that one
Scrabble?
word. I can't fucking pronounce it right. I don't know why.
I don't know why. It's not even like this. It's not even that. I don't know.
It's not the box fucking wine I drank all night since 5:00 p.m.
Whatever. All right. Does anybody else want to say goodbye or say anything?
No,
else?
bye, you guys.
We're
Love
good.
you. See you
Ciao,
next
ciao.
week.
Bye.
Love you guys.